It's Friday! I'm so very excited for the weekend. I look so forward to the weekends now with this job. And now we are starting the whole packing process. We're moving at the end of August. So boxes are starting to fill the living room, and now I have to fill the boxes. And that's just a hassle. If you've ever moved recently, you know. But so that's going on. But okay, so Sean and a friend of ours and myself went out to eat on a Wednesday. And the main street in the gay area of Seattle is Broadway. And all of the restaurants up and down Broadway have an eating area outside. So they have either like a little gate barrier between, like if here's the restaurant, usually the side opens up and then there's sidewalk and there's like a little gate area or a roped off area. But I was sitting here, and Sean was sitting right here, and our friend was sitting right here looking this way. And all of a sudden we heard something behind us. And I turned to look, and there was a guy, and he had a Superman temporary tattoo. Well, first of all, the guy must have been, I don't know, late 30s maybe? Maybe late 30s. And he had a fake temporary Superman tattoo on his cheek. And then he had a blue shirt, long sleeve shirt, and it had the little Superman, you know, those emblems all over. And then he had blue, maybe sweatpants, maybe pajamas, something like that. And then and then a red jockstrap. And I see him out of the corner of my eye, and I just think, you know, whatever, just let him do his thing. So we're eating there, and he comes up to our table, and he has a Matchbox car still packaged inside, you know, the package. And then he has like a Tonka truck about this big. So so we have our plates, and our friend has her plate and then her salad plate. And her salad plate is empty, except, you know, it has like, you know, just a couple little tiny pieces of lettuce and then the dressing. And he comes over to our table, and he goes, "The world doesn't need any more superheroes." And he puts his packaged his packaged car on the table, and he just looks at us, and he goes, "And here's my hero truck." And then he takes it and he runs it through the salad dressing on Tracy's plate, and then he looks at us, and the whole time we're just like, we can't believe what is happening. And then the manager comes out from the back, and he goes, "You know, we love you, but you have to move, you have to go." And the guy looks around, and all of a sudden he grabs a handful of salad dressing, puts it in his mouth, and runs off. And all of that happened in like 30 seconds. And we're just sitting there like, and then we just start cracking up because it is so random. It is so random. And we're thinking, what is going on? And like, you know, a couple minutes later, I'm thinking, you know, I have a ton of questions that I want to ask this guy. But of course, when this happens to you out of the blue, you just kind of shock, and you just kind of watch what's going on because you don't know what to do. And at first I thought he was trying to give us his little Matchbox car or sell it to us or something. I had no idea. And then he runs the Tonka truck through Tracy's salad dressing, and then looks around and grabs a handful of salad dressing and puts it in his mouth and runs off. And that was that. It was crazy. And Tracy, our friend, was saying, you know, I have half a hamburger left I wasn't going to eat. If he wanted food, he could have just asked, and she would have given it to him. But we have no problem doing that. But it was just, I've never seen anything like that. Oh, and the story gets better. So that was on Wednesday. And then on Thursday, on the news, maybe I'll see if I can find the clip and put it on the side here for our local news. But downtown, there's a guy in a Superman outfit, and there's a coffee shop, and you know he goes in there like 3 times a week, and that's why we know it's the same guy, because he would go to this restaurant, you know, a couple times a week, and I guess he was usually really nice, and they would give him stuff. Well, this coffee shop would give him, you know, some chocolate milk, and he ran into the coffee shop and got his chocolate milk, and then went over to a lady with a baby and said, "I'm going to come back and take your baby," and then left. And so, of course, the lady called 911, and they came and they found him, and I took him in, and I think he has some mental um, disabilities, which I think so too. And I'm not just saying that because it was, making fun of him, but I think either that or when he saw us, he was, high, or he needed a fix or something. But I'll see if I can find that link and I'll put it to the side here. I don't know if that'll work, but yep. So anyway, that was our week. This weekend we're going to Tracy's house. We're going to go to her place for game night. And somebody asked about Bonko. Was it you, Beth? Did you ask about Bonko? And we do still go to Bonko, but we don't go during the summer because everybody's schedule is too busy. So that will be happening tomorrow. Oh, and H&M. I know some of you who live in California know about H&M. Do the rest of you know? H&M is this fantastic clothing store, and it's really inexpensive, and it's incredible. And they don't have an online store at all, but they're opening up 3 here in Seattle, 1 south, and the one south of us, about by the airport, 10-15 miles, it just opened up today. And so we may go there on Sunday to see what we can find. And then the other stores open up in there. The one downtown opens up sometime this fall. But I think that's, we're at 6.5 minutes, so I think that'll do it for now. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. And yep, I will see you next week. Hey guys, bye.